Hello folks, and welcome to In the Workshop. And our In the Workshop videos here, really the purpose just to talk to you about the latest happenings at Thorncroft, bring you up to date with things that are going on around the nursery and with us. And it's a nice opportunity also to talk to you and answer some of your questions, of which we get a lot of questions by email and through social networks as well, Facebook, Twitter, and it's nice for us to be able to feed back some of those questions and answers to you here in the video. So hopefully you'll enjoy this. It's not going to be too long a video, but there's lots to fit into it, so I hope you find this interesting. So now, of course, we're here. It's the end of March. Weather is absolutely gorgeous, so I'm out here today in workshop just to enjoy a bit of the sun. The first In the Workshop video was done in the office upstairs because it was just so cold when I first did that. Of course, it's going to be nice as the season progresses. We're going to be doing more videos for you, some how-to videos on creating a support, planting clematis in the garden, and some pruning videos as well, which are pruning, of course, a topic of some difficulty. Some people find it very difficult to prune, understandably so. So hopefully those videos will help to clarify and make the process of pruning more simple. So we're working on those currently. They're not going to be launched just yet, those videos, but as we get them ready, we're going to put several of them up at once, so there'll be a nice series of videos to come soon. Right, so basically, first little bits and pieces of news, just to bring you up to speed with where we are on flower shows. So, pardon me, I've got a list of notes here, things to tell you about, so I'll keep looking down at this, but flower shows, we're really pleased. We've got 3 flower shows confirmed now. We're going to be at Malvern Spring Festival over at the Three Counties Showground. That's going to be really nice. I really enjoyed that show last year, so it'll be great to be going back. We had some wonderful feedback from the people that saw us at Malvern Spring Festival last year, and I'm really excited to be going back there. We're going to be improving on the display that we did last year, so clematis in containers again, but we're going to have quite a different range of plants, so that should be quite nice. So people who came to see us last year, come and see us again, because although it's a similar theme, we're actually going to have several slightly different plants to show you and some slightly different ways of growing them as well, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. Yes, of course, we're going to be at Chelsea Flower Show as well, so at the end of May. That's going to be wonderful because we're celebrating this year 30 years in retail, so that display at Chelsea is going to be really interesting because it'll include a lot of structures, items and materials from around our nursery, so people who have visited us in the past, some of those things you will be familiar with, you'll have seen them, and we're also going to incorporate features from our previous Chelsea flower shows as well, so you'll be able to see lots of bits and pieces of Chelsea stands from the past and other flower shows as well. We'll then be going off to Chatsworth, which is great. It's another beautiful show, and I have to say it's actually my favourite flower show, Chatsworth. It's a lovely location. It's a nice big site as well, so you've got lots of space to walk and meander, and you've got loads of specialist nurseries. So if you really are a plants person, you're not perhaps so fussed about seeing the big fancy gardens at Chelsea, but you just want to see some really good plant nurseries, Chatsworth is a great place to go. There are, of course, lovely gardens at Chatsworth as well, some really spectacular gardens that are put together for that show, but Chatsworth, I'd say, is probably the best flower show, RHS flower show, for the plants person. So we'll look forward to seeing you there. What else have we been doing? We're working on the catalogue for 2019. It's a little bit late coming out this year. We've progressively been adapting and changing the catalogue over recent years to perfect it, and we're really pleased with how last year's catalogue looked, and the new layout, having the plants in chronological order of when they flower, seems to have been very popular, so we're going to be sticking with that. this year we have quite a change to the listing, so there will be quite a lot of updates to go into the new catalogue. That's why it's taking a little longer, but that's going to be ready very shortly in time for the flower shows. So keep your eyes open for that coming on the website soon. And also we have a lovely new email newsletter system. So we've been working on our email marketing for some time to improve that and be a little more selective. So if you subscribe to our email newsletters, just have a look at the bottom of your latest newsletter from us. There will be the option to update your preferences. You can select what types of emails you'll get from us. So don't unsubscribe, but you can be a little more selective about what you'd like to hear from us about. So do check that out, and if you don't already subscribe to our newsletter, go to the website. On the homepage of the website you can subscribe from there, and you'll find that there. Of course, if you go onto Facebook and Twitter, in our Facebook and Twitter feeds you'll also see a link to our latest newsletter, and from there you can subscribe as well. What else? Yes, the new listing, there are quite a lot of changes to our listing for this year. So we've added a lot of clematis that perhaps they're not new necessarily, but we've added a lot of clematis that we haven't stocked for some years. So some good old classic varieties are coming back in, like Lincoln Star, for example, one that we grew years and years ago. It's a lovely old variety, but we haven't stocked it for a very long time. So it's nice to be bringing some of those back. So although the new catalogue isn't available yet, you can see all the new listing on the website. So the website's up to date and all the current availability is up to date as well. So it's looking really good, and we're very busy already. We're already breaking records for numbers of plants sold and parcels sent. So if you're looking for clematis for the garden, I would hop online and grab yours quickly before we sell out, because a lot of plants are starting to sell out this spring already. So yeah, hop on the website and get yours early. And a couple of significant plants to tell you about. Clematis Megan was bred over in Worcestershire by New Leaf Plants, and we're delighted to have Megan in our collection. It's a fantastic new clematis, compact and very prolific in the quantity of flower it gives, and we're going to be carrying out and providing the official launch for Megan, and that plant's going to be launched at Chelsea Flower Show by Thorncroft Clematis, and we're really delighted to say we've already got plants available to buy, and they're of course nice mature garden ready plants, and you can see that now on the homepage of our website, and of course if you just search up Clematis Megan on our website it'll come up as well. So do check her out. It's going to be a really popular clematis. It's a fantastic plant. And also a very significant new introduction, and I say significant because of its breeding. New clematis, Sugar Sweet Blue scented clem. So Sugar Sweet Blue was selected from seed, and its parent plant was called Cadmia. So Cadmia is quite a rare species of clematis, and it was selected by Ton Hanink from the Netherlands, and Ton is a great plantsman. He grows all sorts of different plants, not just clematis. He's a very knowledgeable plantsman, and he has a clematis breeding program which is vast. It's huge, and in many thousands of plants of clematis that he is producing there in his breeding program, but he is being very selective about the ones he actually introduces. So that's great news, because we need to have only the best. But what is significant about Sugar Sweet Blue? Firstly, the most significant factor is the fragrance. It has a lovely scent, an almond scent, and it has a flower of about 3 to 4 inches across. So it's not huge, but it's a good size, and the flower comes out in April and early May. So it's a really nice splash of early colour, of a nice light, quite a vivid light blue, and it is also a wilt resistant plant. So Ton has been trialling this plant, and it's been trialled in many nurseries and gardens as well. And in all the trials, we've found that the Clematis Sugar Sweet Blue is a wilt resistant clematis. So that's really wonderful to have such a unique new plant to add to our collection. And once again, we are thrilled to be giving that plant its official launch introduction at Chelsea Flower Show on behalf of Ton Hanning. So there we are. Check out Sugar Sweet Blue on the homepage of our website. It's a lovely new plant, early scented flowers and a wilt-free nature as well. Okay, I think that's mainly bits and pieces there done. Oh, pruning, of course. We're at the end of March now, so really I would hope that you have already done the pruning for your light prune and hard prune clematis. So if you do light pruning, that's group 2, and hard pruning, that's group 3. So if you've got any of those, you really should have done your pruning by now. In the UK, that is, you will probably prune those around February to early March. So it's not too late. If you haven't done it, I would get on and do it as soon as possible. Try to get that dead growth out from last year. With the light pruners, just leave a nice tidy framework of stems that you'll get the early flower from, but the hard prunes, you want to make sure you cut them right back. Cut them down to about 12 to 18 inches from the soil. So it's about 30 to 40 centimetres from the soil. So do try and get that pruning done if you haven't already. Of course, your evergreen clematis, so plants like Armandii and Cirrhosa, they have only just finished flowering. The Cirrhosa, you could prune those now, but the Armandii will still be in great flower right now. So they're looking good in gardens. You don't want to prune those until the flower is finished. So just give them a trim and a tidy up when the blooms have finished. So there we go. So do, if you've got light prunes and hard prunes, get that pruning done as soon as possible. Of course, if you're unsure about pruning, we are going to be doing some pruning videos, but as I say, they're not going to be going up for a little while yet. So if you want to have some good detailed advice on pruning, again, if you hop onto our website, go to the section at the top that is called Advice and Delivery. If you hover over that and then go down the list and select How to Plant, on the page How to Plant, you will be able to download a copy of our full printed care guide. So and we are on the website. Go to Advice and Delivery, and then in the Advice and Delivery section you can select How to Plant, and on that page you can download a copy of our printed care guide. Alright, so with the full details of planting, pruning and feeding is all there. Just wanted also to say thank you to a lot of our customers. We've had some wonderful feedback last year and this spring already from customers about the quality of the plants and the service as well from ourselves and also from our courier DPD. And yeah, we're thrilled to get your feedback, and whether it's constructive criticism or whether it's just thanks for our lovely plants, whatever it might be, we really appreciate feedback that you're giving us, because all the time we're looking to improve. By no means do we think we're perfect. It's really valuable to us to get your feedback and where you'd like to see us improve, where you'd like to see us do something different. It's always well received. We do listen to what you say. And to those of you who have given feedback, thank you very much. It means a lot to us. We're really pleased to have been able to maintain good quality plants, sending those year round. And yeah, our service, well, we're always here to help. If you've got any problems, questions, queries, or just need advice on which clematis to plant where, do drop us an email through the contact form on our website. Of course, you can email us direct. It's sales@thorncroftclematis.co.uk, and yeah, you can always catch us on the phone as well. Of course, bear with us, it is very busy at the moment. I did mention that earlier, and I know a lot of you have been frustrated because you keep calling and finding us engaged, but I'm afraid there's only so many people here to answer the phone. So yeah, do keep persevering with calling us, and do drop us an email if you can't get through. I think that's nearly it. I would just say that we have had a lot of inquiries from people in America and Canada as well, wanting to buy clematis, and we're really sorry we don't ship to the States or Canada at all. We have some very good friends in the US, and I would recommend you go to see both Joy Creek Nursery at Oregon or Silver Star Vinery, both of whom have good websites and a nice selection of clematis plants. So if you're from the US, I'm really sorry we can't send to you, but try Joy Creek Nursery and Silver Star Vinery, and either of those I'm sure will be able to help. Alright folks, well I think that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one, and in the meantime, if you've got any questions or queries, things you need help with, drop us an email, and what I'll be doing is I'll putting a list of some of those questions together, and in the next video we can answer some of those questions for you right here. Alright, we'll catch you soon. Bye for now.